Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. In this video, I'm giving another hot take on the newest dev blog, so if you're ready for it, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're kicking things off immediately with the no correction of progress to ability enhancements challenge. So last week we talked about them rolling it back and how they, in my opinion, over-explained themselves. Before they put out that post, I accepted what they were going to do. You know, even though I wasn't that happy about it, I accepted it. And then they put that post out trying to justify their reasons. And I think it did more harm than good. It was basically what it came down to. So based on community feedback that you can see that they said at the bottom of this post, that they decided that they were not going to roll back the ability enhancement challenge. So where you're at, you get to keep that progress. But they are fixing the difficulty, so it will be difficult for others in the future. And they made up for that by adding the tier 10 rewards. The old tier 12 rewards is the tier 10 rewards, and they're adding in blue ability materials. And same thing with tier 11 and 12. There's not much of a difference between these three now. And once again, I'm okay with this move. I would have been okay if they just would say, look, you know what, we're rolling everyone back to tier 10. You know, the ones that can do it with no problem, well, they should have no problem getting back to tier 12, hand out whatever rewards you wanted as compensation to do this, and been done with it, washed their hands of it, and been good. I think that would have been a perfect solution too. Overall, the comments have been made that it doesn't make much of a incentive for someone to push from tier 10 to tier 12. That's probably true in the current scenario, but I have a feeling once they release more challenges, which I'm expecting probably in about 6 to 8 months, there is going to be an incentive to go through tier 12. So ability enhancement challenge, if you have not gotten to tier 10 or 12, there probably is no reason to push to tier 12 unless you really want to do it. But with that said, let's get into the main dev blog. And the newest dev blog, the Master Mercenary. So you guys can already figure this is about. This is going to give us some information on Taskmaster. But first, they're kicking it off with the versus battle. If you guys have not seen this PvP, there is a video here for Valley Flying's channel. It's at the end of his video, close to the end of his video, to see what it's like. Casino put out a video showing what it's like. So if you're curious at all about this game mode, you can go check it out. Now this game mode has no compensation to it. It's just basically a fun game to play if you're into that kind of thing. If you want to test out, you know, your knowledge of the characters, because it's obvious that this is going to come down to who has the best knowledge of characters to actually win. Now there could be some CP disadvantages and stuff like that, but ultimately, awesome game mode. If you want to test things out with your alliance mates, I'm pretty sure you guys can work things out to be able to do that. Overall, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to making content with the PvP. I'm looking to have fun with some of my viewers with this who want to come and challenge me and probably beat me. I don't know. I'm just being optimistic. Anyways, so that's what I'm looking forward to in this versus battle. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's well received and I'm hoping it's done well. I do expect bugs with it, so be prepared. Alright, next up is Taskmaster. I'm not reading through all this, I'm just going to go straight to his abilities. In case you need to know his traits, he's going to have Villain, Global, Skill, Controller, Mercenary. I swear, all the best characters in the game have the Global tag. Now there are a few that have the Cosmic tag, and maybe like one that has a City tag. But anyways, I really wish they'd make some really, really good City characters in this game, that is for sure. So his first up is his basic Imminent Strike. Now the one thing with these kits is that we do not know how much damage it's going to deal, so that's the only thing we don't know at this point. So we don't know how hard he's going to hit. We don't even know his base stats, so it's still a lot up in the air of how strong this character is actually going to be. But his kit does have some pretty cool things in it, and kicking off with his basic where he steals 3 positive effects. Now I'm expecting the 3 positive effects to be on his T4, and I'm expecting a percentage of this being successful too. So we'll see how it shakes out once we actually get the full details, but that's where it stands. His special assault right here, another again, attacking the target, applying stun. The next part was his rebound chain to 3 additional targets for damage. I'm not sure if rebound chain is a new function or if it's just a normal chain, and for some reason I'm not getting the fact of why they put rebound in that sentence. But not sure. I guess we'll find out here in the near future. The other thing he does is he can apply defense down, and obviously counterattack breaks the chain. Ultimate Incendiary Arrow. Basically sounds like it's Hawkeye's move on steroids. He's going to attack all enemies. He's going to apply blind to the primary target and 3 secondary targets. He's going to apply bleed for 2 turns to all enemies. So we're getting blinds, bleeds, and it's unavoidable. Then you're going to get a bonus attack with any tune that has bleed for piercing damage. Now, like I said, we don't know the percentages of this. We don't know how hard he hits as a base damage. We also don't know how high his focus is going to be to actually apply all these bleeds and stuff. But whew, that ultimate looks like it's a killer. And he starts turn 1 with it. And his passive, I'm not even going to go through the full detail of this, but huge synergy with mercenaries and mercenary villains in particular. And the main reason why I'm not going to go through the full thing is because we don't know who he's going to synergize best with, or who with best, if that makes sense. They do say there with the last sentence that there is a rework with his fellow mercenaries. I don't know if that's just the minion mercenaries or more than just the minions. Guess we'll have to wait to find out. I'm hoping more than just the minions, but I'm not expecting it, put it that way. Now, are you guys ready for some controversy? So here we go. Next up on this thing is Masterclass. Masterclass is the name of the event that Taskmaster will be a part of. And basically to enter this event, you need people with the trait Covert. And they kind of give us a clue of some characters that are going to have this trait. Because down here, where you see me highlighting right now, actually highlight it. The orb frags you're going to get for this character are going to exclude legendary characters. They actually use the word legendary characters. Agent Coulson, Minerva, Yo-Yo, Red Skull. I'm expecting all 4 of these characters to be included in the event, but none are going to be in the orb. This is the first time that I can recall that they have removed, I'm going to use quotes here, I'm doing quotes with my hands, non-legendary characters in these orbs if they were used for the event. I have not been on Reddit in a couple days, but if they're not blowing up at this, they must need someone to tell them to be blowing up about this, because Minerva and Yo-Yo being excluded from an orb that where you're probably only going to get what max, like on average 20 if you're lucky. I mean, most of the time these rare characters I get like 8 orbs. That's it. So I don't think it's necessary to exclude these characters, but obviously they don't want us having meta characters. It's pretty obvious. Let's just say call them legendary when they're never really a legendary, as where the real legendary characters are actually easier to farm than these characters. Just saying. Next up headline is Princess and the Symbiote. So what that means is Shuri is coming back up. So guys, if you have any Spider-Verse characters, including Sinister Six, leveled up, ready to go, be prepared to get Shuri, either unlock her for the first time or get more stars on her. If you are not close, and I mean close with like within 20 shards, you probably just want to, I hate to use the word give up on this one, but you might just want to pass this one up and start focusing on the next one. The next after this is Ebony Maul. If you're nowhere close on that, I believe, what's up? I'm not 100% sure what's up with this. I'm leaning towards like Nick Fury, somewhere in that range. I know it's not Magneto, Invisible Woman, Shuri. Could be Star-Lord. I'm not sure. There is no set schedule for character releases, so it's up in the air. You just have to pick one that hasn't been around for a while, and that's probably the one coming up. But yeah, I would focus on either like a Star-Lord or Nick Fury if I'm like 80 some shards away at this point. In the upcoming blitzes, we have Deadpool going to be here Monday through Wednesday. And then we're going to get our second round of Corvus Clave Thursday through Saturday. So guys, pick your battles here. I know with Deadpool myself, I don't think I'm going to be pushing too hard on either one of these characters, but I know like Deadpool, I've never farmed him out of the arena store, so he's not a complete 7-star character for me yet, and I do use him on my healer brawlers. Plus, there's still that rumored X-Force coming, so could be a good time to get yourself a character that is possibly getting a rework and a team soon. Rumored, not confirmed. Take that with a grain of salt. And bonus events, if you're into the hand characters, well, they're going to have double the drop rate because we're getting the Relic Hunt event in a couple days. So there you go. And that's pretty much it there. And if you guys have made it this far, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will catch you guys on the next one.